Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome to the AtmosMobs mod review. When you install your mod, you will notice you have a whole bunch of more spawn eggs, and you have all these items. Now, I must tell you that I originally thought it was compatible with Simply Horses. It's compatible with Mo Creatures, you have no problem with that one, but it is not compatible with Simply Horses. The mods will operate together, but you will not have these items here. You will not get the frog leg, the crab meat, the crab claw, or any of these first few items. Okay? So you won't get those. If you kill a frog, you won't get the frog legs, you instead get a Vardo. If you kill a crab and you want the crab claw, you instead get a lasso, which is actually kind of odd. But that's just the way the mod coexists with the other mod. However, the mobs do run around together. So if you just want the mobs to be interacting with each other, then they are compatible. So, let's see. I do have, oh, there's a Dragonfly. I do have I do have Mo Creatures as well. So if you see any of the other mobs, like the goats, for example, just ignore them, because that's not what we're focusing on today. So, first I'm going to show you how to tame some of the mobs. Hopefully we can find them naturally. If not, I'll spawn them. And then we will also discuss the various items like the bird cage, the bird perch, the scarecrow, and the net. And I think those are the only items you need to tame. Okay. I have a furnace and I have a crafting table set up. So, let's go. So this is my little bird collection. We're going to ignore that for now as well. But we will come back to that. They have some amazing sounds with this mod, and I absolutely love that. So, first off, don't think I'm going to be able to find naturally spawning mobs. So, some of them have distinct spots where they spawn. If you go to the forum page, which I will post, the whole mob information system that he has put up on the forum page come with biomes that they spawn in. So each mob, like the lizard and the chameleon, for example, the lizard only spawns in the desert, and it often spawns with vultures. So if you see a vulture, you're bound to find some other animals with it. There's a pigeon, happens to be flying around, and I will show you guys how to tame him later. Hopefully we can get through all the mobs. If not, there'll be a part 1 and part 2 video, which probably isn't as horrible as it sounds. Because I know Mo Creatures had to be divided into several videos. Because the animals are very distinct, but this one's not quite as intense. So, I don't even see anything spawning, which is sad. When I was messing around with the mod, I noticed when you spawn a vulture, which therefore, when you automatically spawn a vulture or spawn a crab, it will also spawn a lizard if you spawn the vulture. Oh, there's a vulture. And it will also spawn, if you spawn the crab, you will spawn a starfish as well. So one thing I noticed, oh, there's a lizard and some birds. So what I noticed is when you spawn a vulture in a biome that is not the desert, the game crashes because of the lizard. If you spawn the lizard by himself, the game is fine. So I just want to warn you guys about that. So, the lizard. He spawns in the desert. When you kill him, he will drop bones. Sometimes. You can breed them together with wheat, and if you want him to follow you, you have to hold a spider eye. So that's why I had the spider eyes here in my beautiful little thing. So you can't tame them, per se. Oops, I don't want to lead you right into a cactus, sorry. You don't want to necessarily tame them, but they will follow you, and then you can breed them with wheat, apparently. Yeah, there we go. Although I don't have another lizard around here to test that theory. Well, I guess they follow you with wheat, too. Oh, there's one. Quick. Go this way. Oh my goodness, there's a little baby lizard. I haven't actually, oh my god, you have a really big head. I haven't actually bred them, so this is the first time I'm seeing the baby lizard. So if you kill, they make silverfish sounds, but not as often as silverfish do. And then of course, I'm not gonna kill them. Oh, they follow the parents. That's really cool. So if the parent runs away, the baby will follow. That's cool. So that's the lizard. And the vulture, there was a vulture. And since I no longer need the water, I'm going to get rid of it. Just gonna fill this in so I have more space to operate. There. Oh, the water's still going. Whatever. So, you will need the following items to tame some of these animals. You will need red flowers, pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, regular seeds. Where's the red flower? Red flower, where is the red flower? There it is. And then you will need red flowers, seeds, oh, and slime balls. You'll need slime balls. I forgot that one. That was the one I was trying to think. There we go. Alright. So the rest of them can't be tamed, unfortunately. Oh, dead blowfish. I knew we needed blowfish for one of the animals. Okay. So, let's begin our hunt for some animals. If you go into the swamp, that is where the frogs spawn. Either the forest, the swamp, or the jungle. So I'm going to turn myself into creative mode here. I'm going to hunt for some frogs. You will definitely hear them before you see them. And they just kind of hop around. There's a lot of piranhas. There's a crow. There's another crow. More crows. Mo creature horse. Pigeons. Are you kidding? We're not going to find a frog out here, are we? That's kind of depressing. So I will just spawn one. Because I really don't want to make you guys wait. So here's a frog. Cutest little thing ever. I'm just going to spawn a whole bunch. Have a whole chorus of frogs. Oh. They might get kind of annoying after a while, but I think they're just adorable. So to tame the frog, you need to hold the slime ball. Right click on one of them and their eyes will turn green. That lets you know that they are tame. There's going to be so many bloody tame. So then when you right click on one of the tame ones with your bare hand, you're supposed to be able to put them on your head. There we go. So now I have a frog on my head. And there's lots of red dolphins that are right there. And then you can take them back to wherever you want. And I'm going to let them jump around in this little water. And hopefully nobody eats them. There you go, little frog. And the tame ones don't quite make as much noise as the not tame ones. So, next animal on the list. We don't need the slime balls anymore. Next animal on the list is the chameleon. They spawn in swamps, forests, rivers, and jungles. And I'm just going to spawn one for you. They come in this. You can only get the tamed chameleons when they lay chameleon eggs. So, There's a brown chameleon, and there's a green chameleon. They, yep, see, they change color. So if I can chase this one back over here, he will turn green. I admire the animation that would have, and the AI programming stuff that would have went into making this. I think they are just amazing. I'm actually gonna put in a different block here and see what happens. Okay, so it looks like they only change when they're on dirt or grass. Let's see what happens when they're on sand. Oh my god, that's so awesome! They actually turn sand color. Oh, I'm totally having a pet chameleon in my survival LP. Because I'm going to keep this mod. So that's going to be amazing. Just going to put some melons down. Come on, jump onto the melons. Okay, so, melons don't do anything. You guys can experiment with whatever blocks you want and see what happens. Oh, gravel works. So it seems to be just the natural blocks, so dirt, grass, gravel, sand, etc. that they seem to change on. So to breed them, you need wheat, so I have my wheat here. There. There. And then they will have a little baby chameleon. But they won't be tame. So, and they drop slime balls too. I keep forgetting to mention what these guys drop, but I guess it doesn't really matter. So, you take your chameleon egg if you happen to find one. And they work the same as the chicken eggs, obviously. And there we go. There's little chameleon. And then he will be tame. You can also put them on your head too, but I don't really know if... Oh, you can't put them on your head. Okay. I wasn't sure if you could put them on your head if they would still act the same. So the next animal will be the... Let's see, what are we at now? We will look at the moth. So we need the butterfly. There. Just gonna give myself all the eggs here. Okay, so that's all the animals we have left to look at. So I'm going to start with the butterfly. The butterfly is attracted to flowers, so if you want the butterflies to come into your area, just going to put down a whole bunch of flowers. And I'm not sure if that will work with the new update that they have with the flower pots. I really hope so, because then you could have a garden. Oh, of course. And then I'm going to get the Mo creature birds coming this way too. Here's the yellow flowers. Okay. So I'm going to go and spawn one over here, just so you can see that they're attracted to flowers. So, there's the butterfly. And he's going to go to the flowers. You can't tame them. It just says they're dropped to the flowers. They drop seeds when you kill them. But I'm just going to let him hover around, because he's not causing anybody any harm. And the next animal will be the moth. And it has to be nighttime for that, so I'm just going to spawn it to night. My butterfly may or may not fly away. And then you just take your moth. He's attracted to... Where's the moth? What, did I not click on that egg? It was there. Okay, it's supposed to be attracted to light, so I'm not sure if that means like glowstone or torches or what. So I'm just going to go and spawn one and see what happens. So there's the moth. It's not really doing anything in particular, so I'm going to go and put some torches out here. There we go. Yeah, see, it's attracted to light. So if you have a house, lots of light, you're obviously going to have lots of moths flying around at night. So while we're at night, I will spawn a bat, and we will see how that goes. So the bat can't be tamed. You can find them at night or in caves. You'll find them hiding in the corners. So I'm going to go and spawn a bat. So there's the bat. They make bat sounds. Can't do anything. When you kill them, they drop coal. Oh, there's one flying over there too. Or that might have been a crow. Doesn't matter. So there you can see him just kind of flying around there. And they will hunt the moths and the other insects that you spawn. So next up we have the dragonfly. I'm just going to stick with the bug theme for now. So the dragonfly looks like a dragonfly. And the dragonflies spawn in rivers and swamps, and they drop nether wart actually when you kill them sometimes. So that makes for a nice, if you don't want to go to the nether to get lots of nether wart, or you need lots of nether wart, then you can obviously kill some dragonflies. And then finally we'll have the firefly. So I actually need to go somewhere dark for that. So I'm going to go over here. We might even see a couple, but I doubt it. So the fireflies pretty much spawn wherever. Doesn't matter the biome. Probably not going to spawn in the ocean biome, but they just look like little glowing lights that fly away. So I'm just going to go spawn a whole pile of them, just so you can see how they work. So that's what you're going to see at night when there's fireflies. And when you manage to kill them, since they're really tiny, it's probably going to be really hard to kill them. But they will drop glowstone dust. There we go. Got one. And they drop glowstone dust when you kill them. So that's that one. So now we have just a few left. So I'm going to go back here. I think all the other animals are daytime spawners. So I need to go here. The bat will eventually disappear. And the moth died. Oh, no. He's just spazzing out. So, next up we have the mole. Oh, I can't spawn him in here. He's gonna dig away. Okay. New plan. Can't really go in here either. Okay. So here's a perfect spot to spawn the mole. The mole isn't the most beautiful looking animal. And you can't tame them. Don't think. Nope, you can't tame them. And he disappeared. Okay. You can't tame them. But what is really cool is if they manage to get on dirt, they will leave a trail. So I'm going to spawn the mole. If I can find the spawn egg again. Why, really? Oh, there he is. So if I spawn one, he'll go into the dirt, and then he will leave a trail of dirt. So if I open that one, it hurts him a little bit, but then that's how you find them. But you can't tame them. They don't cause trouble either. I don't know what they drop. What do they drop? They drop gold nuggets if you manage to kill them. They're very elusive creatures. And they will also go a little bit deeper, I think. Maybe not. So yeah, I can see you making a whole mess trying to find a... Oh, there he is. Oops. There you go. Managed to kill him. Hopefully sometime he will drop gold nuggets. So that's that one. I'm not going to do the seal. I'll do the squirrel, because he's pretty easy to deal with. Go back over here. Go in here. Squirrels spawn in forests. Any of the forests. I don't think they spawn in the plains. Yep, just the forest and the taiga. So there he is. He's just the most adorable Minecraft animal I've ever seen. And you can tame them, I believe, with seeds. Oh, nope, you can't tame them. They will drop cocoa beans, pumpkin seeds, melon seeds if you kill them. Occasionally. So it depends. So he dropped pumpkin seeds. And then we have the rabbit. I like the Mo Creature Rabbit better than these ones, but that's just my opinion. Don't think you can tame them either. Oh, yep, you can tame them using the red flowers. So if you want to have a whole bunny family, it's probably better... Oh, how'd you get out there? That you tame them in the AtmosMobs, because the Mo Creatures rabbits sometimes despawn on you, which isn't always the greatest. So that's the rabbit. And we have the dodo, which is a rather interesting animal. You can only acquire him through the use of the spawning. And then when one dies, it will give these dodo eggs, which this one has in here, and then it also spreads mushrooms around. So you're going to have an unlimited supply of mushrooms, and you're also going to have these dodo eggs. The dodo eggs is what tames the dodo when you automatically hatch it. So there's the baby dodo, there's the adult. They make chicken sounds, and when you kill them, they drop chicken stuff, and they will leave one mushroom when they're an adult, obviously. And then they drop chicken and or feathers, same as chickens. And last but not least, we have the seal. Now the seal is really awesome. So I'm going to go in here, I'm going to spawn the seal, close the door. They make really awesome seal sounds. You give him raw blowfish, and that will tame him somehow. And then when he's tame, you can right click him, you can ride him. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to get him out here. And then, of course, they do swim as well. And they're a lot faster in the water than they are on land. And voila! I'm riding a seal. And then you simply just use the spacebar to go up. Or not. And there you go. And then the seals just kind of flip around. I think they just drop raw fish if you manage to kill them. And they spawn in oceans and beaches. And there's a piranha here that's going to eat me. Piranhas can hurt you if you're one block right next to the water too. These seals will also spawn in snow biomes too, where there's lots of water, so that's kind of cool. And just one last fact I want to make is with the frogs, wherever my... Oh, my tamed rabbit's hopping around the water. Wherever my frog went. He was hopping around over here, but I might just have to spawn another one, which is fine. So you spawn a frog, you manage to kill him, and he will drop frog legs. And what you do with the frog legs is, if you eat them, when they're cooked, I think. You're supposed to be able to eat them, and you're supposed to be able to jump, like, extra high. But it's obviously not working. Supposed to be able to eat them, yeah. But it's not working. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not really sure how that's supposed to work, but they're supposed to be able to eat the frog legs, and that's supposed to make you jump really high for like 60 seconds or something like that. So, that is the Atmos Mobs tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys figured out how to use the mod, and happy animal hunting, I guess. This will become part of my survival LP, so there'll be quite a few more animals that I can tame. So I'll catch you guys later.